Welcome to Boise, Idaho, where fans describe a home game in one way. We get them on the blue, and that typically means trouble for anyone who tangles with the Boise State Broncos. What we have in store for you today, a showdown between a couple of Pac-12 rivals. As we'll see, the Texas Tech Red Raiders taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Boise State Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing started. And the Broncos will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it out. It's Clemens. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Texas Tech's offense will take the first swing of the game. And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
Reads it, fires complete. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Trying to escape and get it himself. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Picked off.
Nice job. Nice way to end that play for the QB. He does a really good job scrambling, getting the first down, and getting down. Because defensively, I'm trying to get a lick. Anytime I can hit the quarterback, that is a win.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the run. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. They'll snap it from the 26 on 1st down. He's looking to throw it. Pressure coming. Snags it over the middle. And that's a very productive 1st down play in bringing up 2nd and 3. The Broncos have pushed it inside the 20. Looking to pass. It's fired. Pocket starts to collapse. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
When you talk about outstanding pass rushers, you're always talking about dynamic guys, and he's been that each and every week for this defense. Speed, he's got power. You just simply can't block him, and that last play is his 10th sack of the season.
A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28, and it's 3rd and long. They're trying to get to it. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
Yeah, and the defensive line, you know, 3rd and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on 3rd down.
And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. He's going to try to knock one through from 49 yards away. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, you knock it through the uprights, you've got the lead, everything right now looking good.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. He'll bring it out. It's Clemens. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. quickly out to the tight end. And he's down right there. Picked up a few, but still some work to do to get a first down. They'll run play action. Slings it downfield. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. And the Red Raiders headed quickly to the line. Got open on the post and then had no regard for his body in making that catch.
Exactly right. You know you're going to get hit a lot of times coming over the middle of the field, but he runs that post, lays out, makes the play for his quarterback. That's a tough hombre.
And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
This defense has the ability to get pressure on the QB from the edge. And I don't necessarily mean from defensive ends, but from the outside linebackers. These guys get in their sprinter stances, and they come off the ball. That outside linebacker showed you his speed right there.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. He's looking to throw. Oh, he makes the catch. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air.
Really nice job by the defense, keeping everything in front of you in that situation and rallying to the football. And now you're rewarded with 3rd and long. So we'll see on this next play if they do the same thing here or if they sell out and bring the blitz.
Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
Man, I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack.
Yeah, how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
A 1st down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Now they'll run the draw. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Dropping back, it's fired. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
And the Broncos will line up to punt it away. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
He's knocked down in the backfield, a swarming defense, and he'll lose 7. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Can't get him to the ground.
Guys in the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Fires to the right. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He lost one down the sideline. Hits him inside the 20, still going. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Oklahoma was relentless today in a road win that frankly wasn't even as close as the final score indicates. This was a vintage Sooners performance, one that really should instill confidence within this program. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Fires to the tight end. And he'll be run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Not a very productive play there. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He looks that one in nicely. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The Red Raiders will try to pin them back with the punt. That's the end of the quarter, and Boise State has the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Plummer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. They're getting this guy lathered up. On the move at the 30. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown, Broncos. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
It's hard for a defense to have to cover so much space. When the offense goes empty, you get receivers and tight ends and running backs lined up out wide. You've got to expand, and it's harder to cover on the back end.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. The give to the left side. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. And the Red Raiders line up to punt it away. He's got it. He gets a block. Bust through behind his pads. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Off-play action on first down. Trying to make magic with his feet. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. And here comes the offense on second down. Looking downfield, it's fired. He's got an open man. The expressway is wide open. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. The Broncos trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. The run from the shotgun. Pulled down after a gain of 5. It's at the 9-yard line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Now he's going to break the pocket. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Boise State.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Looking to move it through the air. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. The Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quick completion to the right. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Got the quick pass. Makes a catch and knocked down. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Got his man down the middle. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Red Raiders are rolling down the field. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Comes out throwing on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Tosses it incomplete. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Finds a tight end.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down.
And he intercepts it. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives him the ball in prime field position at the 40.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
Boise State ready to send out that offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. He's right on target. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
Well, offensive coordinators put in countless hours every week trying to formate and use different personnel groupings and shifts and motions to give their offense a success on 3rd down. You can tell in this game, this offensive coordinator, he has put in the work this week.
They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And this sophomore's going to learn you can't force that type of pass. Very lucky to get it back. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Quickly complete.
And I love working with slot receivers. You see so much of that. It's about matchups, right? I can put a fast guy in that slot, maybe get him matched up on a linebacker or a safety. I like working those guys in those matchups. Favorable for the offense for sure.
A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And the Broncos look to do some damage in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Headed to the end zone. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to... Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Broncos. These guys wanted to make a statement. Statement has been delivered.
It's your job to stop them. Oh, don't run the score up. Well, do something about it. The defense has to step up and make plays. Obviously, they're not willing to do that, so just keep running plays and keep scoring.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Alabama is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe the Tide can't roll back into this one. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to UConn. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Quickly to the tight end. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Got a man. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. To the air on first down. Fires to the big fella. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Boise for a fun first half than you? And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package. And his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game. And with that, let's send it back to our guys high above the Smurf turf.
The Red Raiders will kick it off to start the second half. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. He'll start this third quarter with a run. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air. It's Byard. Gets it out quickly. You're not getting him on the ground. Still on his feet. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. On 2nd down, wants to throw. Got his man downfield. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. The Broncos look to keep this drive humming. On the move. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. They'll put the tight end in motion. He's got it again. Dances away from 1. They get him after he picked up 5 and got him inside the red zone down to the 16. And the Broncos have pushed it inside the 20. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And he'll try to keep that smooth leg swing going for the second time today, this one from 34 yards out. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. He'll try the left side. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19, give him 1. Didn't get much on first down, it's 2nd and 9. Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. Finds his big tight end. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Used the play fake, now to throw. Unloads it left. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Trying play action. Got the back over the middle. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. And the Red Raiders have it with a 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play zone coverage, and he did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush, he didn't hurry, he took his time, found the soft spot, and gave his quarterback an easy place to throw the football.
They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. Looking to throw for it. Grab near the marker. It's Golden. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. From the 22 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
They've got some serious work to do to keep that last one from messing up this drive. 2nd and 19. Quarterback will keep it. He has the first and still on his feet. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. The Red Raiders trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Now on 2nd and goal. The run up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Wide receiver shows motion. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Gets away. He wants it all. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. It's good. And the field goal is good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Power football with the run. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to the ground with the running back. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he's brought down after a solid gain, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. Give to the running back. Nice move to keep running. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. The Broncos are on the move. On the ground with the counter. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Some misdirection with the counter. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. After the strong run on 2nd down, 3rd down coming. Do they do it again? To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. No big secret what they're trying to do here. They've kept it on the ground. It's 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves to change for the first down. And the Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. He caught it. And he wanted the score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. The offense knocking on the door, first and goal. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos! And the stomping has commenced. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A pair of top 15 teams throwing haymakers today. Let's show you the very latest. Alabama is on the short side of things right now, but like the days of Tua and Devontae Smith in the 2018 title game, do not rule out a comeback. They're trailing by 10 to UConn. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They get to him as he throws. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Setting up the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. It's incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs. The offense lining up for a first down play. To throw, it's fired. Quick strike complete. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. They'll throw it on first down. He's got it on the run. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. The Broncos have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Boise State! And the beatdown has ensued. The lead grows, and you can sense they know how important wins are this late here in Week 11.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And right down the middle. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Wants to throw on 3rd down. And it's picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. 4th quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
Boise State ready to send out that offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys...
Makes the catch. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up and in great position here. Back to throw, it's Meyer. Touchdown Broncos! And the pummeling has started.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Going up top on first down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. The throw to the outside is complete. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Makes a move. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oaks. The handoff, keep working on that clock. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Handoff to the lone back. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. After the last run, would you just give it to him again on 3rd down? Back to throw, it's fired. Looking to the big tight end. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. And the Broncos decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And that punt will sail out of bounds. Let's see where the officials spot it. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heel.
And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
And this has been one of those days you want to forget. I mean, you're getting drunk. There's no other way to put it. It's been a bad day. I'm trying to put a drive together here, maybe to just get some kind of momentum, something positive, maybe something in the locker room we can talk about that didn't go wrong.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32.
The number one objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much, late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
No stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game, well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
Hold it. Offense.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Single back formation, and they give it to him. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. They'll give it to the back. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold it. Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Trying to move them on the counter. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Loss of 2.
This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your unit. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.